Good morning. Everyone around us is packed up, but we're getting there and we're gonna go down and meet the caretaker. And we hear sometimes he makes a special little treat for breakfast for people that are here. So we're gonna go check that out and then get packed up and get moving. Good morning, Elliot.
Good morning.
Well, look at this. We are at Goose Pond Shelter. And what's your name, sir?
What's that?
Your name?
I'm Pete.
Pete, thank you. Pete's getting the boys some plates so they can have a pancake. Wow.
Thank you.
The inside of the cabin.
And there's the syrup. Almost the syrup.
Probably longer than that.
Hi, guys. Sorry.
Hey, right, probably
2 hours.
2 hours.
Alright. Another kid.
Aha.
Are you related to these?
Yep.
Two? Oh, I didn't realize there was another child here.
So there's an occupancy limit here at the cabin for now, but this is a neat place. Bunk rooms are upstairs, and caretaker has made people pancakes this morning. We missed first round though, and got the tail end of second round. So, how was your pancake?
Good.
Delicious. Maybe I'll snag a bite.
No.
The roots, which are still alive. And
It's ready to hit the trail.
so that's what that's from. It's from a stump shoot. Interesting. When it gets to be
And we're learning
maybe
about
3-4
trees and
inches
leaves.
in diameter, the blight gets it again, and it dies.
Here's where we jumped in last night. It was so dark, but and last night I thought that this grass over here was actually a sandy beach, but it's not. There are a couple more docks there in the distance. We can see some fish. Little sunfish, yeah. Nice. So this is Upper Goose Pond. It's a beautiful morning. All right, we just took a couple of pictures here at Goose Pond Cabin. Pete, the caretaker, was talking to us about a few different things, making sure the kids were learning some stuff out here in nature. And he just told us before we left that it's a tradition for thru hikers to moon the truckers on the Route 90 interstate overpass. Sounds like it could cause an accident, but apparently it's a tradition. And we heard about this tradition up in New Hampshire, that the thru hikers moon the Cog Railway, but I had never heard of it here in Massachusetts on I-90. So we got a mile or so to consider what we might do when we cross that bridge, because we tend to keep up with the traditions of thru hikers, don't we, boys? Yep. So we're making our way back out half a mile to the AT. And this was a good little stop. It was very much needed to jump in that water last night. And now we're on our way.
And we haven't even gotten going.
I know. All right, so that was a half a mile. It's like 8:15 in the morning, half a mile. We're in the shade of the woods without even the sun beating down on us. It is so humid and hot. We're like already sweating. So, whew. This is going to be challenging, but we're going to do our best here. The heat definitely impacts us, and our hiking is just, this humidity is crazy. So, all right, here we go. This is I-90, the Mass Turnpike. Go closer to the thing so they can see you.
Not work.
We're just gonna walk back over to the bridge for a minute.
It is very hot. Okay, so far we've done 3 miles for the day. We got out of camp at around 8:30, and we climbed over Jacob's Ladder and Becket Mountain, and right now we're at Becket Mountain. See? And
It is very hot.
it's hot. We're dripping. We're dripping with sweat.
Like wringing our shirts out, dripping.
Yeah, it's really hot. And right here, we met Billy the Bass.
Big mouth Billy Bass.
Yep. So, I think that you're supposed to push that red button,
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
but it doesn't work. So, we're going to keep on going north after we have some water.
What do
And
you guys think Billy the Bass used to say?
right now, I would say, get me a pond, because I'm jumping in.
Fish out of water. We're on the outskirts of a lake here. Can't really see it. There was a little side trail to get closer to it, but we're gonna keep moving here. So not sure if there's access to it as far as swimming in it, or if it's a good swimming spot or not. I did read somebody made a comment about one of the ponds or lakes that we passed by at some point. Don't remember which one it was, but they did say don't swim, tons of leeches. We stopped at this road crossing to take a break in the shade here. Snack break and drink break and rest. And now we're going to push on 4.1 miles to another road crossing is where we're all going to meet up. Came by this pond area where there's a lot of beaver evidence. Look at this one that Elliot thinks is super cool. That is super cool. Look at that. They're getting there.
You can feel his teeth, where his teeth should through.
Yeah.
It's like
Do you want to finish the job?
a couple more days and my teeth would not be able to.
No? You'll let them do it? That's a big one. Holy moly. That's going to be a big one when that falls.
Hey, see the lodge?
Oh yeah, I can see it a little bit. See,
This is kind of a
there's
smaller.
the top of the lodge right there.
This is kind of a smaller.
There was a sign on the side back there, harvesting forests for healthy forests. It is so hot and humid.
I think today, Mom, is tipping like 94.
We're so thankful for any breeze there is and the shade of the tree cover.
There's breeze.
Come out to Washington Mountain Road. And the trail's going to go back into the woods, but first we have a little place that we're going to check out. And the trail goes in right there, but there's a blue sign about a tenth or not even ahead. We're going to go check that out.
Cookie lady. Signs cookie and
Look at this. Welcome to Blueberry Hill. Today, cookies for hikers. And this sign says, Cookie Lady, this way. So the Cookie Lady has made us some cookies and has a porta potty for us to use. And I think we can refill our water here. She's turned this bus into like a little hostel. You could rent a room there. And apparently you can hang out on our porch and in our hammock, because these are other thru hikers. Hey guys. Nice. You're the cookie ladies?
Yeah.
You help the cookie lady?
Yeah.
The official cookie lady?
Yeah. The official cookie ladies are mom. We're more like cookie girls. We're cookie assistants.
Awesome.
Yeah, we made up like 100 cookies this morning, which are in the box right there. Yeah. We
Awesome.
also have some drinks if you're interested.
Yes.
Which today is a homemade ginger kombucha or a wild herb berry iced tea lemonade.
Wow.
So
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
With our little dog.
Ah,
You
nice.
guys want some lemonade?
Yes, please.
All right, how is it?
It's good.
Nice cold glass of lemonade. And did you say those cookies were delicious?
Okay, so we were just sitting here, relaxing, as you can see them over there. And the two girls brought out an amazing bowl of lemon blueberry cake.
Yeah.
Yep. And we also thought that was kind of cool. A grill on a lawnmower so they can move it. Mom likes that.
And we're drying our clothes. Did you talk about that?
Oh yeah. And
Zoom in too close on my undies.
and as you can see, we're drying our clothes over there and over here. In there. All right.
You guys can keep hiking and I'll just sit here in the shade.
And if you're ever through hiking, this is the perfect place to come. So you can come to the Cookie Lady in Massachusetts.
Loved our time at Blueberry Hill. Bye-bye, thank you. These are all the blueberry bushes. And the clouds are looking a little bit threatening, which we're actually welcoming right now because we're going to be in tree cover and it was so unbelievably hot.
Do not say that, Mom. I am not welcoming it.
Check out this bus that the girls, yeah, they gutted it and remodeled it themselves when they were in high school. And then they took it, yes, she told me I could check it out. And then they took it on 2 cross-country trips. So I'm just going to check it out real quick. She told me I could. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. This is awesome. So there's a bed on this side, a bed on this side, and a seat here, and water cooler.
Can I see?
Super cool. All kinds of storage underneath the beds.
Can I see, Mom?
This is, yep, Winter Hill. 2050. It is so hot and so humid. Trail goes this way. We're going to go right here and look at the view. I am dripping with sweat and disgusting and thirsty. We have water, but it's not cold. So, hold on.
Alrighty. There's Elliot mocking me. But
You do that every single time.
here's our view.
Oh, that would have landed. Wow.
All right. I don't know if you can tell how dark it is. It's only like 5:30 at night. This is as dark as it usually is at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So those storm clouds are over us. It's been thundering and drizzling. It hasn't let go, but kind of seems like it might. Just got so much darker just in the last 15 minutes or so. Can hear the thunder.
If you look up, you can tell that the clouds were holding back so much.
That's the thunder, if you can hear it. And so what's happening right now is from that viewpoint where we probably videotaped last, 5.5 miles into town. The trail goes right through a town, so from that town, we need to get to a campsite. We were debating taking a shower at a community center where they would let us take a shower. Originally, we wanted to keep moving, keep hiking a lot of miles past that town and get to a different campsite. There's one campsite close, there's one campsite further, but I don't know what is going on with this weather, man. It is dark and threatening. So it is supposed to only be for a few hours, so maybe it'll let up in a little bit. So anyway, we're still moving, but this is like almost at the point where we would need to take out our headlamps. It's dark here in the woods. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone in my bag so it doesn't get wet.
The actual town.
Okay, quick update. What happened?
We got rained on.
Soaked. We're all soaked.
Everything's wet. Like my 18-pound bag is now like a 25-pound bag.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. We're
Like
soaked.
feet are sloshing, like, was it just
was
a little bit of
downpouring. It
rain?
was downpouring.
You want to know how much my feet are sloshing? My insert is right here.
It's coming up. Okay, so it actually poured, like, it opened up and downpoured for a good solid hour.
It was like
Now it's lighter
the
out,
most rain
and
I've
it's
ever.
just sort of drizzling. But we're talking downpour for a good hour. I thought it was going to move through faster than that. It started lightning. The thunder had been in the distance, but it started lightning and raining for a while. So now we're not sure exactly what our plan is. Obviously, we don't want to hike on to a campground and be soaking wet. We got to figure out a way to dry this stuff out and get in dry clothes for the night.
There's a town in 1.1.
So, yeah, in a little over a mile, we're going to come into a town. I have no idea if they have a laundromat. They have a community center where we could go half a mile off the trail, and I think we could take a shower. So that would get us warm and dry. But then I'm not sure where we're going to go from there. So,
It would make a 20-mile day at that town.
yeah.
20.6.
Yeah, so this is where we're at today. The adventure gets more interesting. So, I guess we're hoping for a 24-hour laundromat in walking distance.
Yeah.
Because that would allow us to have a place to dry our stuff and a place to sleep. So that's kind of where we're at right
Hey,
now.
and there's a bathroom there, which is a plus.
Probably. All right. So I don't know. We'll see what happens in a little over a mile when we get into town. We'll see if we can get to this place where there are showers, and we'll see if there is, in fact, a laundromat or not. All right. We're coming out of the dark, dingy, wet woods. It's like a whole new world out here. Ben was ahead of us. Woo! In the sun. Wowza.
I've been drying out for the last 10 minutes.
Nice. I like your hair.
You don't
Okay.
look too dry.
My arms. I feel dry.
Ah, nice. We're on trail, and look at this house actually has a sign up on their porch.
I like that person.
Nice.
6:39.
630.
Maybe we could sleep on their porch tonight. How nice do you think they are? What?
Ocean Trail sign. American flags.
We're walking down the street here along the trail. We saw some other thru hikers, guns, and some other thru hikers sitting on the front porch of this house. And it turns out this is a man named Tom, and he lets thru hikers tent in his backyard. As long as we're quiet and respectful and clean up after ourselves, we can tent in his yard. So we're trying to get our tent set up right now because we're absolutely freezing, like literally dripping, soaking wet from the rain and freezing. But Tom came over, and you can see it on Asher's lips. He gave us some ice cream bars and some chips And he's actually making us a couple of hot dogs, which is incredibly kind of him. And he's going to bring them outside here. And that is just so nice of him. So we're trying to get the tent set up so that we have a place to change because we're freezing. But amazing example of kindness here. And we're very thankful. Not sure what we were going to do. The place to shower was probably closed. And so I'm not sure what we would have done. Yep. Okay. Elliot is still getting changed into dry clothes, but look at this. It's going to make me cry. This man is not only letting us tent in his yard along with other hikers, but he put this hiker box out here in case we need to take some food. He just cooked the boys hot dogs and chips. And then, because the picnic table's wet, he set this up on his porch for us. Look at this, a side table with condiments. I mean, wow. Incredible. Incredible.